In the last year, state leaders have touted record investments in schools, specifically when it comes to school safety.
But how much money is really there, and what are the challenges to seeing it spent in the schools? Grant Herms has been digging into the numbers.
Now, the money is there, and it is a lot of money, but it has taken a long time to get out there. Time that many students, parents, and schools feel like they just don't have. In the year since Oxford, how much gets spent on overall school spending has become a hot-button issue. In new numbers obtained by Local 4 from Michigan State Police, 150 schools, both public and private, spent millions in state grants on security in 2022. $850,000 on emergency response like panic systems and trauma supplies, $2.3 million on communication like PA systems or two-way radios, and $6.8 million on hardening schools, things like new exterior doors, classroom doors, and access control. In districts like Northville, they recently gave officers in 3 surrounding police departments entrance key fobs to react quickly to a threat.
The most explicit example that I could give is a combination of grants for school resource officers.
But those spending numbers pale in comparison to previous years. Those same numbers from MSP showing in 2018 and 2019, the state spent $50 million on improving school security before the budget was slashed in 2020 and then stopped in 2021 because of the pandemic, even though those schools requested more than $23 million that year to make their schools safer. According to legislative estimates, since Oxford, state lawmakers have set aside more than $500 million for school safety. But that money has been coming through grants or leaving schools to fend for themselves without a state list or hub for best practices or state-trusted contractors. The other big problem, the money hasn't been getting to schools quickly.
I don't think anything is ever fast enough when we talk about the safety and well-being of, the kids that we serve, the teachers that we serve, the families that we serve.
R.J. Weber is the superintendent at Northville Schools. He says the next step in funding for safety should be on real mental health safety, not just hardening schools.
The emphasis is on how do we prevent a student or a person from doing the unthinkable. Very rarely do we hear people talk about the collateral damage that has been caused by years of gun violence. Rarely do we really explicitly name that we have elementary children who wake up in the middle of the night and ask their parents, well, is the police station close enough if something happens?
There has been money set aside for specifically mental health, more counselors, access to help, and even new child and adolescent care centers to be put in 100 schools. But it may not even be enough. A school safety task force in Lansing made of lawmakers thinks the schools could need another nearly $200 million in state funds to better protect kids.
We are taking this very seriously, and things are happening rapidly. And I understand the frustration with commissions, like, oh great, another commission. But
Novi Representative Kelly Breen has been working on that task force since it started last January, and the bipartisan group has found common ground.
we want to make sure that if we do anything that is a mandate, first of all, that it's funded, but also give a great deal of deference to local control. Every district is different.
But with changes in political control coming, that bipartisan work could be in danger as agendas change, even though schools are relying on desperately needed help.
It's one thing to say kids are really important to us and they're our future and teachers are wonderful and the best thing in the world. It's another thing to say that, mean it by the actions as a society we engage in to support them.
And that was Grant Herms reporting. And this all comes as a brand new safety task force under the Michigan Department of Education has just recently had their first meeting.
This group focused heavily on mental health and does have the intention of doing more work with the legislature.